Today, our host sick.
Our host is sick.
Yeah.
Tony, we were told you were going to do a dance.
Yeah, do you want me to teach you how to Dougie? I don't know how to Dougie. That was my
I think
attempt.
we still have two more guests coming, right? Yep. Martin, you have a guest? Yeah. Okay. It's here. Okay, we have already. Okay. So we wait for one more. Yeah. You start.
Is this going? Yeah. Okay. All right. Hey, welcome everybody. I don't know if I've ever held a microphone this close to my mouth before. This feels awkward. All right, welcome everybody, and everybody who's watching on YouTube and Facebook overseas. Good morning to all our friends in Indonesia, in India, in the Philippines, and every other country that I can't pronounce. So thank you guys so much for being with us. To everyone who's here, who's already a part of the company, who's an investor, who's going to become an investor today and get an amazing deal. We have an amazing agenda. We have an amazing presentation that I'll be presenting alongside Mr. Brian Zhang, our CEO, founder, and the brain behind the madness. And we just want to thank everybody for taking time out of your busy schedule to be here. We're going to go ahead and start the presentation, followed by an awesome dinner. And afterwards, we're going to have a great opportunity to invest in our token. It is live, and our platform is live. And this is really the beginning mark of something incredible. Brian, you want to take over the presentation?
Well, it's unfortunate we have our beautiful host, Brandy, is sick. So that's why we make Tony dance like a host. But actually, Tony, I'm going to be operating the PowerPoint. You should be the one to go over the PowerPoint first.
I'm a little sad that I'm not going to have those appetizers. Only if you feed me.
All right, you want to start?
All right.
We're introducing Indexx.
All right. Awesome. All right, everybody. So we are Indexx. We're an all-encompassing ecosystem within the Web3 space, encompassing crypto, encompassing a platform, and a set of derivatives categories, including NFTs and projects that are to come in the very near future. Our mission is very simple. We're going to be the best. We're going to be the biggest, and we're going to become the de facto standard within the crypto industry. So what are we, and what are we doing? We got 6 categories that we're currently working on and implementing. We have our exchange platform, which has become the consumption of a lot of our time and our developers' times. We have our tokens that we're constantly developing, each token serving a different purpose, from a safe token to a exchange token, which is what we're going to be promoting here today, a Phoenix token, and more to come. We have our derivatives, our NFT projects, and soon to come, games and a metaverse. What you see here is it comes full circle. Everything is within the Web3 space is going to have our hands in it. Our exchange platform, opportunity we have to create an exchange platform in a bear market when other exchange platforms are getting taken out and our competition is all but gone. We're going to rise up. And so here's a quick, go back. Here's a quick look at what our landing page looks like. Indexx.ai is live. You can log in and you can already start to buy our token. Here are some of the different things that we're constantly elaborating on. Our exchange platform. This is a first of its kind. It's a hybrid platform, both centralized and decentralized. One of the biggest integrations that we've been able to implement in the Indexx platform, with all of the things going on right now with FTX, with all the other platforms, we've integrated AI to help eliminate the insecurities of human greed and create a system in which our users can feel secure because we're run through AI. Our bridge platform and our wallet. The AI integration is something that's really going to separate us from every other platform. Again, it's going to remove the ability to have Brian, myself, anybody in our chief level team to be able to do anything that is hurtful or harmful to the client, because the AI is going to be able to learn and it's going to be able to do things on demand. I know y'all are hearing the craze of chat GDP, but this is going to be better. This integration is going to take us to the next level. Here are some of the top 10 platforms that, and as you can see here, something that is absolutely insane. In 2021, Binance trading volume, $34 trillion. That's insanity. Binance started 5 years ago. This is the fastest growing industry and probably the quickest way to build generational wealth. Our index tokens. We have 5 tokens that we've created. We have an index crypto, our Indexx 500, which is honestly probably one of my personal favorite tokens because it's going to be paired with the S&P 500 and follow the trend of the S&P and allow a global reach so that people in countries that can't invest in the US can buy our token and be able to be an investor within the S&P 500. Our Indexx USD, our Indexx exchange, which is what we're going to be promoting here today, and our Phoenix token. Our Phoenix token is absolutely incredible, and when that goes, that's going to blow us up. Keep going. Go back. Some of the projects that are here to come are Indexx Insure and Indexx Loans. As you know, I have an extensive background in the loan industry. We'll be working collaboratively to create a unique product that may revolutionize the way lending is done forever. So what can happen? Our exchange token right now is 10 cents. When Binance started, their token was 10 cents. At the peak, one Binance token was worth $600. That's a 6,000% increase. What that would mean is your $500 investment at a 6,000 increase would be worth about $3 million. Today, Binance is sitting at about 260, but you'll still take that spread. Our NFT projects. We have Skullpunks, Zombie Labs, Mellowfallow, Holy Troll, Goblin Punks. The reason why our team is able to create so many NFTs and so quickly is because of the patent we have in the OXG lab. We really are working together to be able to give the users an ability to go into our platform and create their own custom NFTs along with what we're creating. NFT projects also have insane returns. $1,000 turned into 365,000. Have anybody heard of Bored Apes? Insanity, right? We're just in the beginning. Our derivatives is really what separates us because it's giving the ability of the user to utilize our token within our ecosystem. They're going to get a 30% trade to earn incentive to keep them within our platform and keep them using the Indexx platform. Our crypto bank, our fortune, pay, insurance, mortgage, that's a project to come, our Indexx Wall Street, and commodities. What you can see here is we're not stopping. We're not a one-stop shop. We're not just going to create a token, raise a bunch of money, and walk away. We're also not just a platform. We're everything within the Web3 space that is going to be developed. Our trade to earn is similar to what gamers are doing to be able to make money while they're playing. Instead of them playing a game online, we're going to have them trade within our platform. With our marketing strategy, we're going to be able to promote a 30% gain on everything that they trade within us. Our stake to earn, our plant to earn. When people go and place their money in the banks, what are they making? 0.001%. With our plant to earn, we're going to incentivize them to be able to bring in their crypto, plant it with us securely, and give them insane gains, unlike they would get at the banks. Our Indexx fortune, we also want to have some fun, right? Why does California Lottery have to make all the money? Within our exchange platform, they're going to be able to come and play lottery. We're going to create a sports book so that they can gamble within our platform using crypto. One of the things about the crypto space right now is there's really nothing you can do with it. If you own 10 Bitcoins, great. What are you going to go do? Well, you're going to be able to come into our exchange platform and actually use our Indexx token to be able to gamble, to be able to play lottery, to play something like DraftKings. It's going to keep people all within our space. Our insurance corp, what if you get hacked? Then what happens? Well, we're going to be able to create a token that's going to raise capital to be able to help users feel safe and secure by insuring their tokens so that if they do get hacked and their wallet gets robbed, we're going to be able to give them their money back. And the mortgage loan, that's going to be one of our babies. I'm passionate about mortgages. I understand how the flow works and how to create a wholesale line and how to create a warehouse line and how to create a servicing token so that we can raise money to issue loans and create servicing notes that's going to work similar to a REIT, but within the loan industry. Our AI is going to be able to help users come into our platform with no artistic skills, with no digital skills, and create their own custom NFTs for their own needs and uses. Indexx Text. So what are we doing? We're working within the Web3 space. This is decentralized. That means it's not regulated yet. We're using blockchain to help manage our database. Our crypto, we're going to be able to artificially create our own bank, our own money, to be able to issue our users a collateralized asset that's unlike anything within the crypto space. But the biggest involvement is going to be the AI. The AI is constantly going to be learning, and it's going to create security and safety for all of the users so that we're there when they invest in Indexx. Indexx is going to hold their money safely, securely, and it's not going to go buy a penthouse in the Bahamas and spend it all. Within the AI, there's going to be a detective that's going to police the platform, making sure that everything, all the money is being managed securely. Our AI is going to be able to breed NFTs. And our wish come true bot. Why are you going to go pay Edward Jones 8% of your investment when the AI can help create an investment strategy that's probably going to outperform them? The index market. Can anybody see a pattern here? That's right. There's a bull and there's a bear. But what do you see after every bear market? The bull rises past the previous peak. Every time we hit a bear market, the recovery surpasses the peak of the previous bull. And if we use data and history to predict the future, and we're in the current bear market, what a time to invest. How lucky are we? Let's get ready for the bull market because it's coming soon. So, what can happen? As we start to grow, we're going to take our company public and release an IPO. Our forecast within 5 years can take your 500 to 17.5 mil. Our company can grow to well over $3.5 billion. And how is it going to happen? Because we have a dedicated team, our Indexx family, indexers, working together nonstop behind the man with the vision, who all of this couldn't be possible without Mr. Brian Zhang and Ms. Lily. Both of them who work tirelessly, nonstop, calling us at 5 in the morning with people from Indonesia and the Philippines. I can tell you that I've never seen anybody go from idea to execution like Mr. Brian. This was just an idea a few months ago. Now, this is a life-changing opportunity. And I know you guys think that's a picture of me up there, but that whale is actually an image generated by one of our AI bots. That one right there. That's the power of our platform. And this is just the beginning. Thank you, everybody.
Wow, Tony, impressive. I love it. I have a confession to make. Some of the uh, pages from this PowerPoint just nearly made this afternoon. He's already able to show you guys and explain it to you guys what's going on. I'm impressed, Tony. Every Tony is very committed. Every Tuesday, he came to our studio and making video and supporting our promotion, supporting our development. Therefore, I think I do not need to explain to Tony what's going on. Every week, he's there and learn and working and with us and contribute contribution of suggestions. I really appreciate. Thank you. Since I'm operating the uh, okay, so you can. If thank you. I will. Okay, thank you. I appreciate it. Okay. The reason I'm here to give a little uh, my push or my input to all of our audience, whether it's in overseas, whether it's in California, or some of my people in Texas, like Rose and some of, and 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 some of people are in different state. I appreciate it, and also in California. Um, I like to elaborate a little bit our technology, what's behind our platform. Today, I'm not going to elaborate every token or introduce every tokens we made. I'm going to focus on Indexx exchange token just because today we're promoting this token. Tony, please. Uh, you go to our website, you can study our white paper and tokenmatic documentation from our website about our Indexx exchange token. And also, we are not only a regular uh, crypto token. We also inject our so-called AI bots. We call X bots because it's exchange bots to help to drive the security and drive the protection. And in the future, people can key in the demand, and the bots can help you to do the exchange, do the buy and sell, do the swap, and do the convert for your own token. I think Tony already presented this. Back to the history, less than 5 years ago, Binance also had a token called BNB, only 10 cents value. Less than 5 years, actually less than 3 years, they increment their value from 10 cents to $600 per one token. Obviously, now is a bearish market, so therefore they dive down to 320. I think today is 260 around. That was 6,000 times incremental. We humbly take 1,000 times of incremental for our exchange token as a return of investment. So today our token is 10 cents. We're going to the token going to increase the value tomorrow. It's not tomorrow our time, tomorrow overseas, because our development team is in overseas. That means tomorrow's our token will increase to 20 cents. The moment today you buy 1,000 coins, tomorrow will double the value. And then in 2 years, our forecast is going to be from 10 cents to $130. January 12, 2025. Well, that's all I can contribute to the understanding of token. But Tony, next page. This is what we're doing. You buy a $500 of our token today. People suppose getting a 5,000 tokens since it's 10 cents a token. But we, as a company, chip in. We chip in 500 piece of token more. So you are getting 5,500 pieces token. Tomorrow, this value will double. Next page, please. That's today's price and tomorrow's price. All you need to do is buy today, less than 36 hours, the value will double. Why? Because we contribute a lot of our capital, lots of our effort to build lots of different algorithm, front end, back end, AI technology, Web3 technology, blockchain technology. All these contribution raise up the value of our token. So this is what we're looking at. I think we can keep this for running for keep this monitor in case anybody have question, or even overseas, or even from the from our YouTube channel and Facebook. Any questions? Send up the question. We'll have Rose, our international marketing director, will take care of all the answers. Thank you very much for coming. I will let's in our local area. Let's have a good meal. And Tony, thank you very much for operating that. All right, we'll continue after our dinner. Thank you.
amazing here, Angelos? Okay, great. Oh, it's live. Well, I wanted to first of all thank you for being here and for listening to everything that we have to say. As you see, it is an incredible opportunity at this moment to invest in this opportunity. It's an opportunity of a lifetime. As you see, the bull market, the bear market, and you see the trends and how they're going. And this is the exact time when you would want to invest in something like this. So now at this moment, I'd like to invite you all to scan our QR code, which we'll put up on the screen in a little bit, our QR code. And yeah, we're going to pass it out to all of you and invite you to invest at least 500 into our token. And what we're going to do for that token, that investment of $500, is include also 50 extra tokens. Okay, so you're going to get a total of it's 500, so 5,500 tokens for $500. All right, so with that investment, as you see, you can absolutely get a great return. So thank you again. My name is Karina. I want to thank each and every one of you for your time, for being here, and for listening to all this. So we're passing around there the QR code, if you can scan it with your phone. And we also are doing a $250 option that just wouldn't have the bonus tokens. All right. Thank you all. Thank you.
Yes.
So you have up here today 10 cents. You have up there today it's 10 cents. Tomorrow 20 cents. Did you think a whole bunch of people were going to buy out there in the market and they're going to drive it up to 20 cents? How do you know it's going to be 20 cents tomorrow?
Well, this is a great question. I think not only you asked this question previously, there are several people asked the question. Uh, at this point, the token still privately held by our company. We haven't pushed into the market to do the exchange. It's still held by us, so we're the one driving the price point. But when we launch our token to the public exchange platform, also to our own exchange platform, at that time we'll be driving by the market demand and supply. We no longer, I will not no longer be the underwriter of the value anymore. The market will be the underwriter.
The answer is so far it is now private,
Yes,
and in the future it will be public.
public.
And it will be decided.
Yes, just like a lot of tokens, boom, they can go very high. But if there's no demand, even people sell very low price, still no transaction, they will keep falling down.
Okay, how many tokens are authorized?
How many tokens are authorized? You talk about in the public?
You have a billion tokens?
No. In the industry,
It's all private now.
yes.
Somewhere in your safe, and you're selling them today at 10 cents, tomorrow at 20 cents, but they're going to be public sometime. How many tokens are in your safe to sell?
We are not saving too much right now, just because it's still privately held, and eventually, with all our equity investors, including you, Mark, will sit down to uh, make decision how many tokens we should be holding as a company. And also, I would like to offer some huge bonus to our investor as an equity investor. So we're waiting for the opportunity because we are in this first quarter we are giving a very good deal for equity investors. So after the first quarter, we sit down to make that decision.
Okay, so the answer is you have not sat down to decide how many tokens you're going to authorize.
Not yet, not yet. We will sit down as our major investors. I mean, a sizable investors.
And you know the reason I'm asking.
Uh huh.
Bitcoin has publicly stated they have a limit to the number of tokens that they are authorizing, and after that there will be no more tokens.
Yes.
Is that your understanding?
That's precisely the correct understanding, Mark. Uh, but our tokens a little different. Our tokens utility function. We can use our token to buy lots of different services and also buying derivative product. So our tokens has its own function, can do the internal selling and buying, and even do more to get the service from our AI bots. So that's a little different than Bitcoin.
Okay, so none of the Bitcoin and none of the others have these avenues to play with as Index does.
Okay, Index have five tokens. None of the five tokens function like Bitcoin. One coin follows the up and down with the S&P 500, we call 500, Index 500. One coin follows the ups and down with the top 10 uh, cryptocurrency in the market. So therefore, we call Index crypto. And then the another coin is tied in with the U.S. dollars. That's called stable coin. So wherever the U.S. dollar is, we never uh, make a difference.
So what you're saying is none of the other coins are doing what you're doing. That's.
Oh no, not true. The Binance BNB functioning precisely as our token. They are supporting the exchange platform. Our index exchange platform also supports our
Okay, so
exchange platform.
if they're doing the same thing, what's different about Index?
Exchange are way different than uh, Binance. Binance is centralized exchange. We are the hybrid. We are decentralized. Getting overexcited. We we are decentralized. Sorry, I hope that I'm not dropping your mic, Victor. We're decentralized at the same time we're centralized. There is a different way to do centralized and decentralized. Centralized almost like baby babysitter. The moment you put your money, put your token in centralized, we manage all your uh, all the token and your asset. At that point, the token is not users. The users of the users token all managed by us. That's why FTX can steal the money from the user because they are centralized exchange platform. And we also have decentralized. If you don't have a trust in our centralized, you can go to our decentralized platform, which Binance and FTX don't have that function. Yes, so that's the differences. And also, uh, I hate to say that decentralized does require the user to use third-party wallet like MetaMask wallet to do the transaction. You have to do it by yourself. You can no longer rely on the platform to do the trading for you. So therefore, the token is still yours. After you trade, you still put your token back to your MetaMask wallet or Trust wallet or other wallet. So you still control your token. So therefore, decentralized is under your own control, but that also require little knowledge to maneuver the token.
Pretty much in a decentralized wallet, you're able to physically remove your assets from your tokens into a physical, in your physical possession. Pros and cons. Have you ever heard of people losing? They had a little OneDrive. Oh, I have 100 Bitcoin in there. You lose your wallet. Those you lose your tokens. You know, centralized. You're able to on the platform. You're able to within a year out soon after the investment is available. You're able to transfer your INEX token into a stable coin, which is backed by the dollar. But like he said, the AI program is created so that you don't shady shit happens. You know what I'm saying? So this guy doesn't take our equity and go thinks because the housing market's gonna blow up soon. We're losing a lot of housing. He goes invest that money in another coin they think is gonna blow up. And then eventually there's how do I say a drain the bank. You know, which was the reason what happened with I think we pretty much took he stole. So Steve was gonna make a return. It didn't work out like that, it went the opposite. But so centralized, yeah. Like everybody was running to grab the money out of the platform to book it, but centralized you already have it. But it looks like they got the AI.
Centralized smell like shit this year just because the FTX situation. So therefore, it stinks. Just because of FTX and also Binance involved with the battle and with FTX, Binance himself also jeopardized their position, jeopardized all the trust people actually um, has been built up rely on Binance. So lots of people right now going to Binance, going to centralize. They still do the exchange, but they are not really doing exchange. They're going there to withdraw their money. There's one day Nick has a information. One day there's a $6 billion withdrawal, six from Binance platform. How many $1 billion you can continue suffer with the withdrawal until you're able to survive? You go to Bank America, one day you withdraw $6 billion. That is still, ouch, hurt.
Is there a reason? Do you think because you know how the feds and a lot of governments right now, which are creating their own tokens, but so right,
Digital currency. Yes, yes, yes.
like China, the United States is implementing
Yeah, yeah.
like what do you think as more big banks start to adopt?
Well, Chinese digital currency for Chinese yuan is complete different story. Eventually, the government can tell you what to buy, what to not buy, when to buy, when not to buy, and what to use, what not to use. That is complete different. That's a communism system, and I am not about to go into the political issue because I don't want to go to China later on one day. They say, come on, go to our jail. I still have a parents living in China, so therefore I have a weakest link. They may be able to hold me for hostage, but uh, those called digital currency is complete different story. Eventually, the user go to, hey Mark, I want to buy your bicycle or your motorcycle. How much you want to sell to me? The government can actually tell you you can no longer buying anything with uh with the engine. Why? Because you have several tickets. You exceed your tickets for the year for citation, so they can control you. That is also horrible. So therefore, I hope the U.S. government will not turn the U.S. dollar into digital currency later on. Tell us what to do what not to do. Wow. That easy, very easy. If every currency, every money in your banks all digitized, they can easily control you. I hope our regulation or our principle of our government or our country can protect us. I don't know. That is a very very funny, very very sensitive issue. Mark, the question you had is wonderful. I think a lot of people like to hear that, like to hear the answer. Um, I can never guarantee I will not fail, but I have bigger chance not to fail just because I balance ourselves, decentralized and centralized. But decentralized still rely on a lot more technology and knowledge for the user to use.
Well, I think it's incumbent upon you and the team to learn what mistakes were made at FTX and others. All these people that are going down, what mistakes did they make? Okay, some were trying to steal, but what other mistakes did
I think the ultimate advantage we have, as old as I am, I think I went through a 30 years running the business, and the guy who's only 30 years old already experienced multi-billion dollar comes in. They spend money like no tomorrow. They spend money by issuing the compensation check with within the social media app. They have no control. They don't even have a good accounting system to manage all the money. With our business experience, we know how to have a better accounting system to manage all the funds. I think you also introduced your yeah, Mark is your friend, and you introduced to us. He actually works very well with us. Thank you for that.
I think it's important for you to mention that to your would-be investors that you have a team of people that know what they're doing, starting with your CFO.
Yes, start from my CFO. We know our shit, by lack of better words. My CFO actually was a CFO for Mark. Mark has a company before he sold it, multi billion dollars, and Frank was his CFO. Now Frank also worked with other company in the Bay Area, also a CFO position. They are also multi. They are actually exceed more than $1 billion value of the company. Frank was running the company as a part-time CFO, also part-time CFO of our company. If shit happens, we put Frank to jail. No, I'm just teasing. That is easy. That was a friend. Frank, hopefully you don't see this. That means with all the years of experience, as Mark said, Frank is very solid in terms of financing and controlling the transaction of our finance. Mark, actually, I really appreciate. I don't know what word I can say to you anymore. It with Frank, the thing gets a lot more easier. I mean that I really appreciate. Where the news come from? Oh no, where the noise come from? Oh, the utility noise, I guess, from behind the door. Yes, I thought I thought came from me. All right, guys. It is golden opportunity to invest today, just because we have done all the match, and on Friday the value will be double. Have some dessert first, please, everybody. Nick, you want to say something here? Why not? Okay, Nick is taking the cake. So after the cake. alive again, right? You know what? Um, this is also recording, right? All right, wonderful. Now, one of my best friend Mark asked more serious question. I need to answer in front of the camera. Otherwise, we may not have a chance to introduce everybody. Let me. We only talk about CFO Frank. Frank's very solid. I don't think I need to repeat my statement anymore. Um, but also, we not only rely on one guy called Frank, we also rely on our COO, which is Nick. Nick, would you mind just wave to the camera at least? Yes. Nick has also good business experience. He was involved with cannabis and also uh, I tried to let Martine's voice being recorded, but however, Nick's also very young and also very entrepreneurial. He owns multiple companies, and also he's owning a one of the propane company and deliver the propane, the energy to different household.
What does Nick know about crypto?
Nick,
Why is he on your crypto team?
that's a very critical question. Nick is very young. He grew up from the digital age, so he understands the internet very well, and he's very interested in the crypto industry. So he's been learning and growing together with us.
Nick a Bitcoin investor from a long time ago, or has he got any crypto?
Yes, he was investor before he was crypto investor before he even knew we knew each other. So that's for sure. Yes, good question. Um, with Nick's experience, with Nick's operation skill, I have confidence he will be. He actually he's already running the business for us. Even this party, Nick spent all his energy to forge the party and also grab his friend Victor operating this camera and operating the online switch on and off. That's what already be managed very well. And without Nick, I will be probably handicapped already. So that's our COO Nick. And all right. So also we have my uh, very good friend Tony. He's running our CMO position. He's very good salesperson and marketing person. He's yeah CMO, yes, as a chief marketing.
You know what? My favorite person is Nick on your team.
All right, all right. Oh, maybe I should. All right, all right. I think Mo. You know what? Let me introduce Mo to you guys. Mo is a wife of Mark and also good partner uh, before with Mark's company before he sold. I was told, and good partner together in life. How many years you guys married already? 30 some years. 35 years marriage. Wow. Salute. That's a respect, and that's a really a something I envy about. Um, let's go back to the business. And Tony is our CMO, and his experience is in the mortgage industry. He's a marketing and salesperson for his own mortgage company. So his experience is also crucial to us to market the our company. But right now, our company is not market in the U.S. yet. We are using the overseas marketing to test, to debug, to run, and to allow the user to critique uh, our design and function in order for us in the future to hit the US market with less hiccup and less technical issue and less product feature issue. So that's what we are running right now. Um, but I hope we can run the uh, US market as soon as we are ready. Right now, it's in the debug situation. Although our site is live, but still lots of bugs. Sometimes I make fun of my programmers. They kill the bugs after we identify the bugs. They fix the bug at the same time they generate more bugs. But that's called programming. I think Mo is was a very good programmer before, so I think she understands what the hell I'm talking about. Yes, well, still programming is programming. Even our AI still runs with very basic C++ programming. So let's go back to Tony. We in marketing and sales, we have a very strong person, Tony, running for us. With this left and right hand support, and with the financing support, and with also my dear friend Lily, and also running the accounting, also running as interim CFO as well, since sometimes Frank may not be available. So Lily and Frank works hand in hand almost every week. They communicate. They build up the PowerPoint of financing, build up all the books all together. Um, so that is our key component. The technical components are overseen. So I would later on we will introduce each of them. But there is very different dynamic when we work as a development, uh, whether it's a front end, back end, or the back end. We have actually three layers of designer and programmers working differently. And also, we hire lots of people who are not only understand the Web3, but also understand the blockchain technology and also understand the AI, which is very powerful. Eventually, AI will support our platform. Actually, the AI is already been developed as we speak.
So I understand you have a lot of people working for you now, and you've taken in some money. How much paid-in capital do you have? How much more do you need? How many rounds of investments do you need to make this successful?
I think we are looking for $5 to $10 million, as we said before, to support us.
Right now in the Series A?
In the Series A, we don't need that much. We just need 5 mil. Then can help us to go through the launch of in the U.S. market. And you know what? Our token also will generate a positive income as well.
When do you see that income?
I will say after June or July this year, I think we will be able to start generating our own income. But can we really cover all our expenditure? No, because we based on our aggressive uh, development schedule, we're not only focus on platform, we also like to build derivative product, and we also like to build more bots for the future.
So one of your biggest goals then is fundraising.
Unfortunately, I feel like I'm spending more than 50% of the time to prepare PowerPoint, doing fundraising now. But that's inevitable. That's the nature of the business. That's the nature of startup. I'm all for it.
So, one question. So, is this on your YouTube video that you're recording right now? So, investors all over the world can scan the QR code on your site?
Yes, actually, the international user can go to our site to pay with their credit card to pay to buy the token. This one's only easy for our local folks to use.
And the reason why I asked that, because this deal that you're offering tonight, like around the world, this is around the world, like if they put in 500 US dollars, it won't be available to them.
This one's not available.
This one in your hands not available for them, but they can go to our website to sign in to pay. Yes, that's alive already. Although there is some bugs around, but it works smoothly. We make sure the payment portal works smoothly. Good question. Good question. Yes. This is only for Lily and for the table around here. Yeah. Yeah.
So you had Horacio here. Was he part of the fundraising? I mean, he had to step out, but was he part of?
He's part of fundraising, and he's part of maybe even a investor for our token. He's also associated with Tony. Tony want to hire him to help us to sell more token. So he may be a potential our sales association, sales associate, part of it, our component.
So you need between 4 and 5 million on the Series A. I don't know how much you've already collected. What is your plan in finding these investors to get you to the $4 to $5 million mark?
I think I'm relying on the friendship and connections. We're not going to any institutional investor yet until we build more a solid platform and have more solid features and built in our product. And our product is very solid. Uh, but I would like to, I will appreciate to using our connection, including yours, Mark, as
like private money instead of professional.
yes, instead of institutional. Yes, at this point, yes.
Yeah, that's Horacio can now speak to that, but that's a difficult thing.
It is. It is very difficult.
If you have done 4 or 5 crypto companies, you walk in with an automatic understanding that this guy knows what he's talking about. If you've never done it before, it's extremely difficult to get friends and family. You'll get some in there, but there needs to be some kind of concerted effort that really educates. Because what I see here tonight is really good for people who understand crypto. I'll tell you right now, any of my investors would never invest in this because they don't understand it. So somehow you've got to bridge the gap between those ordinary folks out there who are what you're asking for and their understanding of this market. Because right now there is no understanding out there. I mean, you've just scratched the surface, right, Martin? And I guess you could get some family members, but none of my friends would invest. I don't really understand it, Mark. I don't know what they're talking about. So every presentation, if that's the goal, has to be dumbed down to guys who are just completely idiot about what you're talking about. You got to stop. You started talking about coin number 1, coin number 2, coin number 3. By the time you got to coin number 2, I was like, I don't know what you're talking about at all anymore. So you got to just focus on like a laser on one thing and get those people to understand it. If you can't get them to understand it, they're not going to invest. It just
Partially is true, but sometimes it's very hard to dumb down. It's a technology.
It can be, but you guys got some good people here that know how to do that. I listen to Nick sometimes; he kind of explains things to me. Getting the right technical people in that can explain things. I think it can be taught.
Yeah, like if you did
You have to.
like if you did like a before your presentation, you show I saw if you did like a crypto for dummies, and then went into your presentation, I would have been like, oh okay, because I was just clinging up to the little crypto knowledge I have as I went through the. I'm like,
Exactly.
oh, okay, that's that. Oh, okay, that's that. And I'm just trying to take notes.
You know what, Nick? We should prepare a PowerPoint called "Crypto for Dummy."
Yeah, yeah.
Before, hey, no offense, that there's a lot of there's a book, yeah, there's a series of book called a programming for dummy and carpenter for dummy, whatever. Yes, yes.
You could literally copy the white paper, plug it into ChatGPT, and write summarize this to me in 12 bullet points as if you were explaining it to a sixth grade.
Yeah.
Summarize.
You absolutely have to do that. You've got to get them to understand at some level so they're comfortable. They have to be comfortable that the guy up top and his team, these guys know their stuff. And
Yeah, I'm so glad he said that. I don't want to be the guy that said, but it's something exactly. I highly agree with what you're saying. I feel
For example, like in the 80s, there were a lot of books written about computers and algebra and all kinds of stuff. And this company, publishing company, made millions of dollars off of, like computers for dummies. We need something like that.
Programming for dummy.
Yeah, and that's what we need.
Or Excel sheet for dummy.
Yes.
Yeah.
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 You can make millions of
Yes,
dollars
yes, yes, yes.
Crypto for dummies.
but that's
like this is a blockchain. This is what a decentralized bank is. This is what a centralized bank is. Just kind of the little terms you were saying. I kind of.
All right. I think I'm gonna ask. Yeah. Well, you know what? I'm gonna ask my staff to build crypto for dummy. Uh, like yes, yes, and simplify with the Chat GPT technology. I like that. I love that recommendation. Yes, yes. But sometimes sometimes this is also mark is a disadvantage for us to promote our business, but also because the technology, because all the internet already built up the trust for people throughout the last 20 years. The technology also brings uh, the curiosity, I would say, and also to bring the mist. Something is powerful, but I don't know what it is. But I have to look for people who really trust the technology. Trust the technology will grow. Do you really believe everybody when they invest in Facebook, invest in uh, Google at the time, they really understand the Google's search engine? I think most of people don't understand it. Oh yes, definitely, because they were in Silicon Valley. A lot of Silicon Valley, they're institutional or even angel investor. They are professor of technical. They are owning some technology company as an owner. I think they do, but some are not, some don't. I
so just as another I don't know, criticism or whatever. One of the ways to start one of these meetings is say, okay, you guys have all heard of FTX. Let me tell you what happened there.
Okay. I think that's good, good, good. Yeah.
Simple format. And let me tell you why we are not going to do that. Let me tell you how they screwed the system. We're we're shoveling against the tide now. This is a bad time for crypto. Everybody you talk to anybody off the street. I don't want crypto crap. No, it's a bad moniker. So I think you got to hit that right up front. Look, this is what happened. You guys all heard about it, but you probably don't know. Myself, I've been watching nothing on your stuff. I've been watching nothing but videos on the failure of
FTX.
why did it fail? How did it fail? And why are you guys not going to change? There's one lady who has a YouTube channel that I don't know what her name is, but 6 months before FTX crashed, she says this company's going to crash, and I'll tell you why.
Wasn't that the one where Steph Curry was advertised on the commercial? It showed like Steph Curry was in the commercial.
Yes, yes, yes.
Like
Steph,
Shaquille O'Neal.
Shaquille. Yes, yes, yes.
Tom Brady, and there's a whole bunch of them. But this girl, before they got involved, she said this company's going to fail, and this is why it's going to fail. And I go, okay, now this is somebody that I really can, okay, I can begin to understand what she's saying, why there were no safeguards, why they were able to borrow money and nobody said anything, and take it out of the other company. That's the stuff that I think your investors are going to want to hear because that's what they're thinking. That's this crypto crap. I don't want to have anything to do with it.
It is a very so-called bearish market. There's a lot of negative things around, but with this negative big wave of negative things going to hit this industry, actually also help uh, the industry clean up the bad companies.
Yeah. So how do you clean them up? I mean, this is
They file bankruptcy. They're gone. And like also like Wall Street. There's a lot of wave in the history of Wall Street. So that's why so many bad things happen in Wall Street. That's why the government formed SEC. Yes.
So the word we're looking for is like how you're going to be preventative from that not happening. Another word going back to why people invested when they weren't really intending is intuition. They just had intuition they felt.
Yes. Yes. Well, you have to believe everything come with the wave. There will be down, there will be up. But not many industry as a volatile as crypto industry, just because. But just because it's a volatile, there is a good chance for new blood, the new generation to invest, rather than I don't think any new generation can go to the Wall Street to invest like Warren Buffett. There's no such opportunity anymore in Wall Street, in our stock market. That's why you see so many young people go to the crypto because they felt this is their age, this is their chance, and this is their opportunity. Yes. All right. So, any other people or question? Mark, thank you very much for the. Uh,
I learned a lot from your questions.
yes, yes. So we at least one thing we get out from you is crypto for dummy. Awesome. No, appreciate this. Is with this at least make you guys make our meeting so interactive. I love it.
all right, buddy.
Well, we're going to let me know when you go to exercise
10 o'clock.
tomorrow. Okay, let's do that.
I'll be leaving to take my mother to the doctor.
Oh,